Hello Reddit and anybody else watching this video. My name is Barrack Lyons and I'm recording this video for the purpose of teaching new users how to play Dwarf Fortress and also just to generally explain what Dwarf Fortress is. Dwarf Fortress is a simulation game that basically creates an entire fantasy world right down to historical figures, deaths, and other events. Users use this world to create fortresses and generate economies. So, we're going to begin. I have created a world already, but I'm going to create another world simply to explain the world creation process. When you create a world, there's going to be a number of variables which you can set. They're very basic, things like size, the length of the history, everything else you can see on this menu here. Simply for the ease of tutorial, I'm going to make it a very small world of the short history with only a little bit of detail. This is going to let the world generate more quickly. Larger worlds and worlds with more complexity will take a lot longer to generate than the mere 10 seconds or so that this world is going to be. I customized one process to create a 10,000-year-old world with a lot of civilizations, and after about 48 hours it had only generated about 2,000 years, at which time I killed the process, since it was just an experiment anyway to begin with. Right, this world has been created. We're going to play in it. It's going to save a bunch of data, at which point we will be able to start a new game. There are three sort of modes to using this world that you've created. You can either do what most people do and just play Dwarf Fortress, which is where you're going to begin with 7 dwarves and create a fortress. Or you can become a solo adventurer and quest around the world doing a bunch of weird things. Or you can view the legends, the dead, the living, and a bunch of other events that have happened in your world. I'm going to play Dwarf Fortress in this world. Let's give it a moment to catch up with my command. Alright, this is where you're going to pick where you start your fortress. There are going to be 3 blocks of graphics. The one on the far right, as you can see by the labels on the top, is the overall world, which is small. The one in the middle is a general area, and the one on the far left is a much more local area. In that local area, you're going to see another very, very small box, 4x4 generally, called the Embark box. Using that box, you can select where the land of your fortress is going to be and its extent. So I'm going to try to find a place with no aquifer and some other random cool stuff. This looks like a decent place. It's warm, there aren't too many animals. You'll notice a bunch of details on the right. I can explain those at another time or in the video description. Also, you can probably just find it in the wiki, which I have linked below in the video description. Press E to embark. You can either customize what items and skills your dwarves have, or you can simply go with the default, which is what I am going to do here. This is sort of a crash course in the creation of a brand new world and fortress. I will create a much more detailed version of this in the near future. Alright, I'm going to stop the video here. So now you know how to create a new basic world and start after choosing a location. Thank you for watching. The new video will be up soon.